Good evening, one and all. It's Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey. That is my call sign. My name is Mac, living here in Hamilton, Ontario on the West Mountain, and it's approaching 7 p.m., December 27th, and it's just about time to listen in on the Lake Ontario Radio Club net. Heard here on the VA3ZW repeater on a frequency of 443.075. Please stand by.
Good evening, all amateurs. This is Victor Echo 3 India Uniform Kilowatt. Bill and Dundas. I'm your host this evening for the Lake Ontario Radio Club net. This net meets 5 times weekly. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday on this repeater at 7 p.m. And Thursdays on a simplex frequency of 446.125. When checking in, mobiles get priority. And the question is for this evening, I thought I would throw one out there. It's a pretty routine question, but we'll just see if we get any responses from it. Does anybody have any New Year's Eve resolution or New Year's resolutions, anything that you're looking to accomplish in 2026? And with that, let's stand by for any quick one and done or priority traffic. Come now. The VA3IMW mobile. VA3IMW mobile. Good evening, Steve. How are you?
Good evening, Bill. To everybody on the net here. We're doing okay. Just dropped my mom off. We did have our Christmas celebration today. All the fixings, cranberry, stuffed turkey, stuffing, all that, topped off with some nice chocolate cake. So, yeah, it was a good day today. Just on my way home, turning the corner here at Terry Berry Library, corner of West 5th and Mohawk, about a kilometer away from the repeater. That's about all I got for now there, Bill. Let's get back to it and open up the net. Thanks for doing it. VE3IUK, VA3IMW mobile.
Yeah, very good, Steve. You better get home before all that turkey tire show and you can't drive, but sounds good. And I to here we have all the leftovers now, using them in different creative manner, but certainly love that turkey. Anyway, Steve, glad that you had a good time with your family, and thanks a lot for checking in.
Yeah, thank you, Bill. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. 2 days late, but better late than never. Yeah. Thanks, Bill. VA3IMW mobile.
Yeah, very good, Steve. Safe drive the rest of the way home, and thanks a lot for checking in. And I see that Matt, VA3SMN, has checked in on YouTube, along with Chuck, VA3CJZ. So, again, the question is, do you have anything for a New Year's resolution? My resolution is I never make any. I resolve never to make resolutions. I don't use New Year's as an excuse to get motivated. Anyway, let's stand by for anyone who would like to check into the Lake Ontario Radio Club net. Come now. Okay, VA3WPG. VA3WPG, VA3IUK. Good evening, Chris.
Good evening. I don't have anything for the topic, but what we were doing earlier, I have a little bit more input on that. As I mentioned, we want to try a dummy load on the end of that. Still get noise, take the battery pack and the radio downstairs with the dummy load, and just go for a little short walk around the block with the radio. Then I realized the Radtel receive HF. So we could just do a SMA to PL259 to a dummy load on that. I'm testing out the HF on the Rodtail, and I've been listening to the CB radios and 10-meter FT8 on the Rodtail. So if we were to slap a dummy load on that and take a little walk around, might be able to pinpoint where that might be coming from. Not too sure if that would be close. I don't know what exactly those transformers do, but if a transformer was to go a little wonky, I noticed there was one right by that park by your place.
Yeah, Roger, and I believe they had trouble with that one last year. But anyway, believe it or not, I don't have any noise level right now. I actually worked about 8 photo parks, so I struck while the iron was hot. I just had a little time before dinner. So we'll see if we can maybe get some later this evening. But yeah, noise level's gone for the moment, so it's a mystery. But that certainly is a good idea, Chris.
Right, so obviously for the little walk, we want the noise there, so.
Yeah, Roger to that, but I do appreciate your help.
Not a problem, we'll keep plugging away at that. As I said, that's just a thought that came to mind. Take a quick little cordless walk around. Oh yes, and I myself, for no other reason, just because I can, am running on battery power tonight. My POTA battery was sitting there on the charger for the past little while, so might as well take it for a run. So until this needs to be recharged, I am on temporary battery power by choice.
Very good. Yeah, very good. Well, I was just sitting back thinking tonight too, for me to maybe finish out POTA parts, rest province, more countries. I should be looking at FT8, so I think we're going to look at getting a digi-rig here very quickly. And in the meantime, let me try the old-fashioned way of setting up FT8 with, the speaker microphone routine. We may try that for the moment until I do get a digi-rig. But yeah, thanks a lot for that, Chris, and we'll plug away at it and see what we can do. But good for you for running on battery power. And speaking of that, I need to get another cord for my 706 so I can hook it up here at home as well. May as well be able to have the opportunity to do that as well. Anyway, Chris, anything else before I move on?
Yeah, those cords are cheap. I got a spare myself. I think those cords were like something like $11 on Alley or something. Cheap.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good idea. I'll have a look on Alley. Thanks a lot.
Other than that, I think that's all I got going here. So yeah, I'll send her back, keep going, and yeah, that's it for me. VA3WPG.
Yep, thanks a lot, Chris, and have a good evening, and thanks for checking in. Let's move along and see if there's anyone else who would like to check into Lake Ontario Radio Club. Net, come now.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu, VA3IMW. Good evening, Chuck. How are you?
Hey, good evening, Bill and Steve, Chris, and Matt on YouTube. Let's see now. Today's the 27th, so on the 25th we had turkey, but that was just the wife and I. Yesterday we had Christmas dinner, which was ham. And today we had, well, it's my wife's birthday, so we just had leftovers. But we're going to enjoy some birthday cake, my wife's favorite rum cake. So we had to I had to let dinner settle in first, and then we'll have some cake, and then watch a movie. And I think that's about it. I got about 3 check-ins today, 3 photo parks, and then the band kind of went to crap. I just said to hell with it. So that's it for me. Back to you.
Yeah, I was on 20 meters for a bit. Now, the signals are usually quite strong here. Weren't as good today, but I managed to get 4 or 5 contacts on 20. But, yeah, good on the rum cake. Oh, that sounds good. Well aged. Anyway, Chuck, do you have any New Year's resolutions, or are you like me and don't make any?
Yeah, I usually don't make any, but I think this time I'll make an exception and just say that my New Year's resolution is to get a brand new radio.
probably go along with that one, but I can't see using New Year's as an excuse to make change or do something new. I think that should come at any time, and it should come by inspiration. But yep, that's a good resolution, though, Chuck.
Yeah, well, I just got to stick to my guns, and geez, I might even have to pull the trigger before the 31st if I want to save $100.
Well, if you're in a position to do so, definitely go for it. That's for sure. But anyway, Chuck, anything else before I move on?
No, that's it, Bill. I'll let you pick up some more. VA3, CJZ, back to net control.
Okay, thanks for checking in, and have a good evening, and enjoy. Anyone else from Lake Ontario Radio Club? Net, come now.
Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey.
Victor Alpha 3 into Mike Whiskey, V3IUK. Good evening, Mac. How are you?
Good evening, Bill, and all on that. We're doing very well. Yeah, it was a pretty good radio day. Just started poking around, I guess, a little after 4 p.m. and worked some various stations on a lot of bands. Didn't find things too bad. And then my ham alert went off, and sure enough, Vanya turned up at Sherman Falls, that is. Strangely enough, on 15 meters. And it's nice to see 15 meters light up with a nice solid S9 signal. So I'm hoping that he comes on the air tonight, because I want to find out what he was using for a microphone. I did hear a little bit of an echo in his transmissions. I wondered if he was sporting a new headset or something. Yeah, a little bit of an echo, like a little bit of feedback. But yeah, we'll see if he pops up later on, and we'll ask him those questions. As for New Year's resolutions, I think there's a good way to say it. Like you said, using the change of the calendar really shouldn't be an excuse for life-changing decisions. You should have good reasons for doing what you're doing, and do them at the most appropriate time. So that's my line, and I'm going to stick to it. Anyways, the 27th of December, this makes day 8 of my winter vacation. And so far, everything's going well, and glad we're taking the time off to regroup for the new year. And obviously, hopefully going back to the workplace in January with a refreshed spirit and a little bit more fuel in the tank. I thought I was kind of getting to the point where I needed some time, so this is good for me. Anyways, thanks for being there and doing this one, Bill, and I'll let you go ahead and pick a few more up.
Yeah, well, you and I are simpatico there. I always say, people ask me what my New Year's resolution is, and since I resolved not to make any, I'll get inspired and do that any time of the year. I procrastinate enough as it is, so. But anyway, be that as it may. Yeah, good on the radio. I just found that, I don't know, for some reason I wasn't hearing some signals as well as I usually do on 20, but at least I got a break in the noise to be able to pick up. I think I picked up about 8 new parks, so I missed Vanya because I had to go eat, so I was sorry I missed him there, but I see that he was spotted. But thanks so much for checking in, Mac, and have a good evening. Anyone else from Lake Ontario Radio Club? Come now. Well, let's see if I missed anybody on YouTube. No, it doesn't look like it. Just the usual suspects there. It looks like Matt and Chuck are having a conversation. So let's take one more standby, see if there's anyone else from Lake Ontario Radio Club. Come now.
There's some soup for you to spice up.
like it'll be an abbreviated net tonight. I'll take one more standby for any comments, last minute check-ins before I close the net. This is Bill, VA3IMW in Dundas, standing by.
Victor Alpha 3, Mike Hotel Victor.
Victor Alpha 3, Mike Hotel Victor, VA3IMW. Good evening, Mark. How are you?
Good evening, Bill. Everyone on net. Don't have too much, Bill. I just wanted to give you a check-in. A little under the weather, but I'm okay. I just got a bit of a bug here. Picked up Boxing Day, I guess, a bit of a Christmas present. I did get the shot, so I don't expect it to get too bad, but a bit of an annoyance is more than all. Didn't do any radio today. This is my first radio. I was out running errands with the roomie there. That's about all I got, Bill. Back to you.
Yeah, okay, sorry to hear that you got the bug. I got the flu shot back in early October, but that's not a guarantee that you won't pick something up. It's just maybe helps, but I'm a firm believer in building up the immune system by eating well and taking the proper supplements. So, touch wood, which I just did, touch the top of my head. We don't get anything serious this winter, but be that as it may, I hope you're feeling better soon.
Roger that, Bill. I'm kind of the same thinking. So, just boost the system, and hopefully anything you do pick up won't be too severe. So, I'll say 7-3 to all the guys that are listening tonight, and thanks for picking me up. Victor Alpha 3, Mike Hotel Victor.
Yep, I could think about 4 things that always pop into my head, and some doctors will look at you strange because they're ruled by the pharmaceutical companies, but onions, garlic, zinc, vitamin D, and obviously vitamin C. Very, very important this time of year.
Roger that. I take a multi and a little regimen of supplements in the morning myself. Anyway, enjoying my time off. I don't go back till Monday, so one more day. I'm a day less than Mr. NFG there. And just, enjoying. I hope everyone had a good Christmas. So back to net control. Victor Alpha 3, Mike Hotel Victor.
Yep, thanks for taking the time to check in, Mark, and your partner in crime was on there earlier. He was mobile and on his way home. Anyway, thanks a lot for checking in, Mark, and have a great evening. Okay, I'll take one more standby for any last minute check-ins or any rechecks, comments before I close the net. This is VA3IMW, Bill and Dundas, standing by. Okay, nothing heard. I'd like to thank all those that checked in. I didn't expect it to be a particularly busy net tonight, so nothing shocking there. But anyways, I'd also like to thank Terry, VA3IQL, for the use of the repeater. And this is Bill, VA3IUK in Dundas, turning this frequency and all related equipment with these frequencies and the related equipment back to normal. I am to 7-3 all, and have a good evening.
And that'll bring the live stream to a close as well. 7-3s, one and all. That's how we say goodbye.